Just pulling up to my cycle class. I look like a little lima bean. Put my hair in this very beautiful braid so that it doesn't get disgusting, although it still does get disgusting while I ride. Anyways, I'm at Cycle Bar, about to walk in and get my cycle on. I'll see you after my class. So for today's video, I am partnering up with Petal CBD, and I wanted to show you guys their new Renew Serum. I talked about this a lot on my Instagram, and if you do want to go over to my Instagram and check out my adult acne highlight story, you can, and I explain more in depth just about what I was going through with my skin problems and skin issues several months ago coming home from Oregon. So this CBD serum has been absolutely life-changing for me. It really has helped with my combination skin. So I have both oily and dry skin, and I had those massive cystic acne breakouts. She just burped. So the three main ingredients that I have come to find that have helped my skin the most in this serum have been the CBD, of course, which is an anti-inflammatory, which just helps with that redness, with healing, and just mostly with the inflammation. And then as well as the carrot seed oil, which I think was a good hydrator as well as killer of the bacteria that was growing underneath my skin. And lastly is the hyaluronic acid, which brings moisture to the surface, which is great for winter time right now. If you haven't used CBD products, whether it's topically or orally, I highly suggest checking out Petal CBD. They are an affordable, reliable, and super potent company. All of their lab testing is shown on their website, and you can use the code STELLA20 for 20% off your order. So I wanted to show you guys, and I haven't shown anybody this yet, but this African face mask plant, I think is what it's called. It's literally flowering right now. Like, there is a legitimate flower coming out of it. Oh my God, it makes me so happy. It's like hiding behind there. I don't want to hurt it, but I want to show you. All of my plants have new growth. You can see all of their little new growth coming out here, which absolutely amazes me every single time. Like, without a doubt, this just like baffles me. This guy hasn't sprouted any new leaves that I can see, but he's doing pretty good. This one's always sprouting new little guys coming up in the flowers, but then the flowers wilt, and all I do is I go down and I just pluck them. And I love when they unfold like that. Like, that's so pretty. Are you being bad? Get. You stay away. I have so much work to do today. It's not even funny. So I'm gonna get to working on that. And what else do I have to do? Oh, just so many errands, so many things. I leave in just a couple days for an entire month. And honestly, like, that sprung on me so quickly. Like, I feel like it just came out of nowhere. So I'm gonna wash my face and then drink a big glass of water, and probably make breakfast, and then I'm gonna dive into my work day. Now I just gotta give it a couple more months to let the scars fade from what I picked. And don't pick, don't be like me, don't be a picker. Marjorie, McD, Marjorie, McD, Marjorie, Mick, Marjorie, Mick. She's a Marjorie Mick. She wants to go on a W, but I have so much work to do that we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Okay, let me get to work. You're gonna start with your tofu. Press it, slice it, freeze it, and then thaw it. Next, you will toss just a small amount of liquid aminos or soy sauce onto each piece of tofu. Your breading ingredients are simply flour of choice, breadcrumbs of choice, and plant milk of choice. All are interchangeable, but these are what we normally use. Start by pressing each piece of tofu into the flour, then dipping them into the plant milk, and finally breading them in the breadcrumbs. Place each piece on a parchment paper lined baking sheet and bake for 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit. After that 20 minutes is up, take them out, flip them, and bake for another 20 minutes. They should be crispy and golden brown on the outside. Silence is the wise man's cornerstone. I fight my head. Don't do something to be said, I won't carry it. I wanted to show you guys these pants kind of like up close and personal. I've had these pants, I swear on my life, for probably 10 to 15 years of my adult life. I probably got them when I was like a teenager. They're like Victoria's Secret pink pants. They say pink on the butt. They are so like gross and kind of decrepit, but they're my favorite. I think I wore them actually in my last vlog. I have like 3 or 4 pairs of pants that I just wear a lot, but I really love them. I don't think I'll ever throw them out. Oh, she do yoga too.
It ain't nothing to me. Young Tom Hardy with the movies. Act out smoothly, Mickey for the goofies. Pokemon with the hoes cause I'm choosy. Saying she a foodie, thinking she unique. And she always stressing about uni. Think it's my duty to go and get faded with my goonies. Down shots like Lil Uzi. I done had 4 long nights this week, tryna stack my kills, my kills, my kills. Hit up my spot, gon' chill every week, give me my bills, my bills, my bills. I spit gold too much, might as well make myself some grills, some grills, some grills. Hitting these goals too much, pour some beer to the brim, my spill, my spill, my spill.
I'll quickly show you these. 1 and 2. So sweet. So sweet. Stretching like that every couple hours moves that stagnant energy out of me that I feel I get from working on my laptop. So it feels really good to just like move that out of your body. Should we bundle up and go for a W and go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? So I'm gonna bring her back to my parents' house because my mom is up at her cabin. My mom has a job up there. My mom has 2 jobs. She works as a hospice nurse. So she works like a day or 2 at home and a day or 2 up at the cabin. So she's up at the cabin. My stepdad's going up to the cabin with this girl. So I had her for a couple days, but she gotta go back with her parents. So I'm gonna go drive her over there. And then I have a meeting, like a phone call meeting. Then I'm gonna wait for Damon to get home. It's cold as shit today. I was not expecting that at all. Didn't think it was gonna be that cold. We're in like the midst of winter, so I'm like pale, I'm cold, it's dreary out. Please, spring. If you live on the Northeast, you know the struggle of this last like month of winter. You're just like, come on, like end it. I mean, I am going away, but still, I'm still drudging along. But when I get back, it'll be April and beautiful, hopefully.
Eyes too sus, no trust. Talking about love, you ain't talking about us. You be thinking you rush, trying to do it yourself. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, ow.
Cross lines like a running back. Got them all running back. I said this before, I'm fucking lack. Thinking this lotto max, yo. So sweet.
Between 2001 and 2000.
So these are my favorite vegetables here, or some of my favorite. I love more plain vegetables usually. So these are my favorite for dipping. So I usually dip these in some type of sauce that I make, or I make a big salad. But usually I like dipping. I like cutting them up and dipping them. So it's celery, zucchini, cucumber, and fresh, organic, crisp romaine lettuce. So stocked up on that.
Hold my tongue. Silence is the wise man's cornerstone. Bite my lip. I knew something till he said I won't carry it. Silence is the wise man's cornerstone. Bite my lip. I knew something till he said I won't carry it.